где-то сделали с ним прикольное селфи. Ну, блин, собственно говоря, никакого селфи я не вижу. Какое-то тупое наебалово, как я понял. То есть в сейве мы видим только Кармел Энтони со своими тыквами, а Лилларда мы видим только сообщение. Где-то, что он там тусовался с нами хорошо. Social media. О, да, отличный снимок. Когда мы вместе тусуемся, тыры-пыры, все дела. Но самого снимка я не вижу. Короче, Лиллард нас немного нагрел с этим снимком. Его мы, в принципе, в сейвах сохраненных не видим. Так что теперь отправляемся на игру без снимка. Ну, посмотрим, что из этого получится. Поехали. Ну, по показателям Портланд, как всегда, судя из того, что он сейчас представляет собой, не очень хорошей форме. Но опять же, будем играть против Лилларда и Маккалума, нашего старого знакомого Джо Инглса, который великолепно лупит трехи. Посмотрим, что из этого получится. По сути, должны обыгрывать.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show, brought to you by Kia.
Welcome, everybody. This is 2K Sports with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. I'm Ernie Johnson. The action tonight will be live from Salt Lake City as the Utah Jazz play against the Portland Trail Blazers. And Portland finding themselves in a slide recently. They're sitting on a 6-game losing streak. It can become tough to keep a positive outlook through all that losing. A win would do wonders for their psyche. Fellas, Damian Lillard has been thrust into the spotlight for his team, and he's responded to the challenge, putting up some great numbers. Kenny, what makes him such a tough cover?
Well, first of all, he's one of the most deadly shooters in the game. So now you have to go out and guard him. Oh, but by the way, he's one of the quickest guards in the league. So when you go up to guard him, he goes by you. Up, you put some more defense on him. He could actually dribble the basketball and change direction. Up, and if you don't stop there, he will dunk it on you. That's what makes him so good.
He's very smart with the ball because he was trained by Jason Kidd and
Все хвалят Дэмиана Лилларда, который зажал снимок.
He knows when to pull up short. He knows when to use that floater. He knows how to get to the rim. Oakland right there, baby.
We got nothing left to say. Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll see you later.
Видимо, 4 победы, 12 поражений у Портланда. Принимаем их у нас дома, в Солт-Лейк-Сити. На смарт-хом-арене.
Jazz make a quick stop here at home before heading back out on the road. They've been picking up some steam, and if they can play this well all season, they'll be in excellent shape.
And seeing where Utah is, it's early, but we can already say something about them that we couldn't say last year. This may be a team with legitimate playoff hope.
Старт наш не изменился нисколечки. Нисколечки, по-моему, не изменился и старт в Trail Blazers. Хотя, может быть, какие-то небольшие изменения есть. Всех игроков не знаю, поэтому... Ну, главное, Макколум даже разминаются одинаково вместе с Лиллардом. Мы играем против Макколума. Наш мяч.
All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. On the floor for Portland, Lillard and McCollum, the explosive backcourt pair. Nurkic is out there with Brandon Vance. And it's Harkless in at the 3 spot.
Just a gritty effort down low. He sometimes has no answer for Young other than to foul.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
The first free throw is good.
Отлично, оба вошли. Возвращаемся в оборону к Макколуму.
And Lillard kicks to Nurkic. He's looking for McCollum and finds him.
Мы фалим, хорошо фалим. Не даем Макколуму забивать, чтобы это был блокшот.
The Trailblazers shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
Пока что очки забиваются только со штрафа.
Throw good, McCollum. And so McCollum nails both of them.
And this has been an area of great improvement for him. McCollum shot under 70% at the line in each of his first 2 seasons, but really picked up his pace since then.
Defensively, that
Выполнили
possession
лейап
better
из-под
not
кольца.
start a trend because they just handed
Передача от Джастиса.
That they did, and he's the one guy on D you can't leave alone, or he's going to get to the bucket over and over. Just
Тут
torched
не
him
смогли
there.
мы
He
догнать
gets
его.
it in there.
really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
Well, even the dentist would tell you that's a sweet move for that lay-in. And yeah, you got to love his tenacity.
Now here's Gobert. Young for 3. It's rebounded by Bass.
Вылетел трешку.
Harkless the pass to McCollum. Wants to get it to Harkless and does. Out to the right wing. Nurkic kicks to Lillard. And here's McCollum for 3.
Да ладно, я на нем свалил.
Point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Кошмар.
Yeah,
допустим, Макколум 3 забьет.
on the three-point attempt.
On the night, he's gone
Там
2
был
for 2
просто
at the
стык в
stripe.
корпус, я на нем не фалил. Просто в прыжке он уперся.
And he hits the first of 3. And he's good on the second.
Все очки у Trailblazers набирают Макколум. Отлично. 7 очков.
And he can't make it. 3
Закаркал
for
его.
3. Portland on defense. This their first chance this season playing the Jazz.
Охо, меня заблокировали. Надо было пораньше отпускать мяч. Передержал его.
Over this club, something they failed to do a year ago.
And stolen by Hayward.
Ничего,
And now
Хейвард
running
перехват.
up the court. Hayward's pushing it up.
Сам.
Good for
Хорошо.
the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And that's really deflating for a team to cough up the ball and have it turn into points immediately on the other end.
Yes, it took very little time for that transition to happen. Just one team
Мне сейчас
being
фалить
much
уже
more
не с руки,
aggressive
потому что у
than
нас
the
2
other.
фола.
And the basket by McCollum.
Хорош, Макколум
They know
вообще.
it. He
9
knows that
очков.
that
Все его.
jumper is pure. As a defender, it's hard not to overplay McCollum to shoot the 3.
And the pass to Riley. To the inside.
Гобер.
Gobert.
Отлично.
Somehow
Передача и
ignores
2
the tight
очка.
D and gets the layup.
Beautiful entry feed
Не
right
буду я
where his teammate
толкаться
could do
там.
something with it.
Лучше отдать на набегающего всегда. Тем более он в хорошей позиции был.
In by Nurkic. Harkless dishes to Lillard. Back to Harkless. 6 to shoot. A 3 from McCollum. Hangs home the trifecta.
Интересно, какое у
McCollum's
него
got 12
показание.
points in the game.
Да,
Great
все 12,
fundamentals
все
and
Макколум.
mechanics on the catch and shoot. McCollum needs just
Как-то я
the
не
tiniest
справляюсь
bit of
с ним.
space to get that release off.
To the paint. And look at Prez there, just punishing
Нормально
the rim.
оббежали опекуна.
You love the ferocity that Prez finished that playoff
И
with. No
зафиксировали.
layups for the big fella.
And Lillard kicks to Nurkic. Feeds it to
Ну
McCollum.
ничего себе. Смотрите, что творит этот парень. 14 очков.
14 points for him.
Man, he is scoring in so many ways right now. The versatility on the offensive end really helping out his squad.
Riley kicks to Young. Nice ball movement by Utah. Out to Favors.
Ну
It's stolen
ничего
by
себе.
Bass.
Фейворс, как всегда, пока свои грабли вытянул.
Here's Harkless. Rebound, Utah.
Мой
Want to keep
подбор.
rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
And guys, they could have won that game on the strength of their offense alone. It was that good.
Impressive to see that type of offensive onslaught on the road. They had the crowd stunned. Those fans couldn't believe how thoroughly their guys got dismantled tonight.
For Utah, they have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
And the first one
Приятно выполнять штрафные, играя у себя дома, в своем квартале. Ничего не трясет, тебя выполняешь как бог.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in.
Неплохо, если Маккалуму так игра пойдет, наверное, все очки своей команды будет забивать. Вот сейчас как сейчас. Вы видели? Вообще шикарно. 17 очков. Человек сам работает. Может его одного выпустить и все. Ах. Отдай. На Хейварда сыграем. Вот так. Мы тоже умеем. Хейвард стоял открытый. Там пока пикали Джастиса втроем. Подготовил бросок. Тут уже так не получилось, когда впереди Гобера, сзади я. Давай, Хейвард. Ой, что я сделал? Надо было не отдавать. Передержал кнопку. Надо было забивать сверху. Что-то я постеснялся, что ли. Бежали Маккалума. Ох, он быстрый, конечно. Не-не-не, такие обычно не берутся. Не бросаются, забрасывают. Так, вот, one-hand jam, one-handed jam, orange juice, fast break scope. Набрали очки быстро на 3. Так, ну пока что все равно Макколум лидер. 17 очков, все его. Я на траектории. Ой-ой-ой. Все. Расстрелял весь свой потенциал, собственно говоря. Турновер. Меня посадили. Счет смотрим, как растет. Недалеко они убежали.
He picked up 24 points in their last one against the Thunder in Oklahoma City.
And he is very talented offensively, but what really stood out to me was his defense, guys. He was nabbing steals left and right out there. Just did a terrific job of taking advantage of the opposition's lazy play.
Дабл-тима нет, поэтому можем там толкаться к Суперстаре, они бы сразу там меня накрывали.
Nurkic against Gobert. Screen by Nurkic. McCollum kicks to Nurkic.
Excellent footwork inside from Nurkic there to put the D in an awkward position and force them to foul him there.
Portland, they have only one missed free throw. They've had 5 attempts and made 4 of them. He doesn't get the second one.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
One off the back iron and out.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
There's the dish to Bellinelli. Beyond the arc. Rebounded by the Jazz. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone.
Попрыгала и упрыгала.
Portland leading. McCollum outside. He dishes it to Craig. Bass gets an open look. Rebound, Utah.
Хорошо,
Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one. And Young kicks to Gobert. Back to Young. Pass to Riley. Down low. Lyles. The basket good off the assist from Hayward. Got his 2nd bucket of the night.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
The shot by Bellinelli, no good.
He hit 1 3 in the first, but the well has been totally dry for him in the second.
Here's Riley. Off target from the wing.
And you know what? That's one
Теперь не додержал.
if he's taking shots like that.
And even though he's been on a roll tonight, that one was a bit
Ну
forced.
ничего, это лучше, чем набирать по 50 очков,
This is to
правда?
Bellinelli.
Так
Nurkic
хоть
to
реалистично будет
McCollum.
выглядеть.
Nurkic setting the pick for McCollum. Shot clock at 5. Here's Bellinelli. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Bellinelli's got 5
Заросший.
points so far.
To leave a guy like that wide
Как
open
Сэм
from
Тарли,
range.
итальяшка.
And Young kicks to Prez. Young passes to Lyles. He feeds it to Prez. Jazz passing it around for 3. Hayward.
Ай-яй-яй-яй, опять
Now Portland
вылетает.
takes it the other way. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
Yeah, not a very inspired performance for them, particularly when they were defending. They just gave that hostile crowd plenty to cheer for.
Well, you step onto somebody else's hardwood, that's when you got to bring your best effort defensively. Far from it tonight from them. Instead, it turned into a shooting gallery. Always pushing the action offensively. He puts so much pressure on the defense.
Passes it to Lyles. Feeds it to Prez. Inside.
Хорошо.
By Gobert.
Love that court vision. Prez
Вроде
really
туда ворвался,
spreading
мне
the
еще
floor
сложно
well with
было
that passing.
просто переправить ему
Portland's
мяч,
gone 0-2 from deep here in the
когда
second.
руки не дотягивались до перехвата.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's McCollum. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against the Clippers in Los Angeles.
And don't forget his unbelievable steal total in that game. I mean, almost to the point
Опять
they
McCollum.
didn't want to bring the ball up the floor.
Well, the shooting percentage is excellent so far, and without him, they might not have the lead like they do now.
Young plays it up and banks it in.
Justice хорошо
Defense
нашел.
not putting up any
Нашелся.
fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
And here's
Строим нашего
McCollum.
итальянского
He's
друга.
got 26. Young with the steal.
Хорошо,
That's great. Here
Justice.
come the Jazz. Fires from 18. Another miss by Young.
Сильно
Portland's
далекий
gone
отскок.
5 of 10 from
Дальний.
downtown tonight.
Кто-то мне
50%
не допрыгал в ту сторону, кроме игроков Trail Blazers.
And it's McCollum in the corner. Pass with the screen. McCollum against Young. Nurkic kicks to
Ну
Bellinelli.
да, я тут оставил
Gets it
своего
from
игрока.
three-point range.
Тут сразу трешка полетела.
Bellinelli's got 5 points now this quarter.
The defense slacked off a little bit. Probably didn't think he would take that one, but he made him pay.
Young with no one around. And
Хорошо.
Young just
Три.
drilling the three there. Nice look.
And that's the shot that's dropping for Young when he is playing with confidence.
Screen by Nurkic. Crab kicks to Nurkic. Shoots from 12. Riley grabs the miss. Utah has gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. The kick out to Young. And fouled.
Oh.
He'll get to the line and shoot 2. Let's now pause and take a look at the scoring breakdown between the front and back court of tonight's contests for the Trailblazers.
And it's been guard play.
Краббе нас
What's really
закраббил.
shouldered the burden
Просто
offensively
открабил.
here. They'd like a bit more
такой
production from the
прической
front court, but
краббе.
in the meantime, this backcourt has kept them in the game.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. Measuring, he's checked in for Utah.
Да,
And
это
they
наш,
now
мы
lead
выходим
as the
вперед.
free throw drops for him. Trailblazers have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Screen by Nurkic. They set the pick. 14 feet away, and he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Завалили Маккола.
It's going to go on
Он,
Gordon
может быть,
Hayward.
наберет 50. Вполне может. С такой игрой.
The Trailblazers have missed 2 free throws in the game, going 5 for 7.
5 из 7 забивали со
Throw
штрафа.
good, McCollum.
6 из 8.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
7 из 9.
For Utah, they've gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second, 5 of 10. And the call will be against
Ага, это мой третий фол нападение. Ай-яй-яй.
Yeah, looking up at the
Джейсон Кид
scoreboard, guys, that's his third foul.
недавно
And his
вышел из
coach has to
клиники.
consider now sitting him down.
Бегающие сумасшедшие глазки. 3 фола, не очень хорошо.
Portland's gone 6 of 11 when they've taken the three-point shot tonight. Very respectable. McCollum outside. Four on the shot clock. And he overshot that one, missing.
Outstanding D there. They really got up in his
Сам.
shirt and made him uncomfortable.
Ну или так, можно найти Хейварда.
7 points for Gordon Hayward.
And there's a pattern.
Let's go, hustle up.
Did not seem happy about how things are going on right now, and maybe wants to make some changes.
There might also be an opportunity here that he can exploit a mismatch. We'll see.
Derek Favors checked in for Rudy Gobert. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Harkless has checked in. The pass to Riley. Goes up the baseline.
Ну как такое
And
не
it's Portland with
забито,
the
а?
rebound.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Baseline J on the way. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. And now a three-point
Сосало мяч.
Trailblazer lead. The shot by Hayward, wide open. And the Jazz, another three.
And really no one trying to run him off that spot. So
Хейвард
very
такой
calm as he
тихонечко
bring that through.
открылся, никого не трогал. Все внимание на нас
Here's
было
McCollum.
с Джастисом.
And he has 28 points for the game. Here's Bellinelli. Derek Favors with the rebound. For Utah, they've gone 7 of 13 from the field since the start of the second. And Young kicks to Prez. Hayward dishes to Prez. It's rebounded by Bass. Bass has got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Now McCollum. Right now he averages nearly 23 points a game, a relentless offensive force. In the corner, it's Bellinelli. The three. Rebound, Utah. Hayward's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Alden.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Prez in their last game against the Thunder was tremendous. He had 49 points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him in what became a great exhibition on his part. It's rare to see any player put up numbers like that.
Эй, там же Джастис был открыт.
Remember, Kevin.
All right, David, thank you. He played at a level that very
А
few
нам
players
пофиг,
are
что там
capable
2
of playing.
человека нас
And,
еще
I'll
что-то
be interested
тельцами
to see how
подпирали,
much he's got
тельцами.
left in the tank. I mean, that performance had to take a lot out of him.
Yeah, that's got to be a consideration. He was extremely worn down because of that load that he carried, but he's elite. I don't expect that from him. We'll see what he's got tonight.
Portland, no good that time either.
And after that great first quarter from three-point range, he has finally come back to earth.
Young outside. Riley kicks to measure it. Riley passes it to Young. The feed to Prez. Nice ball movement.
Ай-яй-яй, ну сколько рук сразу перехват-то. Включается.
So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Yeah, easy call.
The Trailblazers have gone 7 of 9 from the free throw line tonight. And Portland making a change here. Ingles is checked in. Harkless hits them both. Exum with it. He averages about 5 points a game. To the middle. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds to the Jazz as Utah retains possession.
Risky pass in a situation like that. Very lucky that wasn't a steal.
Well, good hand-eye coordination, but he could only get the deflection very close.
Young from outside. Nice made 3 there from Young, who is set up on the play by Prez.
Потихоньку отрываемся.
Young knew to try and find space outside.
Теперь мы кроем Инглса. Чуть-чуть я опоздал.
Ingles has got his first basket of the night.
So much talk about the game slowing down for the game's best players. Lillard composes himself, scans the court, and delivers the strike.
Now Now here's Harkless. He's covered by Favors. Young with the steal.
Сам перехватил. И сам же и забил. Молодец.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean,
да, Джастиса здесь хрен кто догонит вообще.
Into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
Yeah, he picked up the ball clean. He has a sneaky court awareness that you have to be careful around. That time results in the steal.
And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play.
You know what? Those are shots you just hate to miss when you get those kinds of bunnies on a possession.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Young.
And while we've got a chance, let's check out the stats for Prez. Averaging 39 points, 10 assists, and 11 rebounds. And his rebounding is what's most impressive. He's shown tremendous determination on the backboard.
Pachulia, he's checked in for the Jazz. Kicks it to Vonleh. Portland again missing.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's Riley. And it's Portland with the rebound. 1:33 left to play here in the second quarter. Lillard with it, and Young picks him up defensively. No coverage that time. Harkless has got the game tied up here for Portland. Utah has gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. Down low, and Derek Favors with the slam.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Portland's gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. Here's McCollum, and he has 28 points for the game. 6 on the shot clock. There's the screen. Takes a 3. He can't get it to go. The Jazz go the other way with it. Prez dishes to Pachulia.
Ну, Меладзе
справился
с задачей, выпустил новый сингл.
Inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Lillard outside. Ingles kicks to McCollum. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. Lillard misses.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space.
Наша последняя атака.
Pachulia the pass to X. Had the space there, but it's offline. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far. Jazz lead by 4.
Играли не очень результативно, но играли на команду. Больше на передаче. Больше наоборот. Естественно, кого еще будет интервьюировать. Как я так клево провел последний участок. Я тот, кто я есть, и все.
No change, man. That's just who I am.
Как я провел последний участок по времени, четверти или половины.
I guess I'll be a lion, man, but like a unique lion. You feel me?
Да, уникальный лев.
If those exist, do those exist?
Тот, который с полосами, да, такие, если существуют вообще. Где подумал, я херово изучал в школе зоологии, двойка у меня была. Все, сказал, нет таких львов. Ну ладно, раз ты такой будешь, то пусть будешь такой лев.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to...
Bring it in. We have not won this game yet. Listen up. I want us to...
Продолжаем вторая половина.
Neither side jumping out ahead through the first 2 quarters. You know, CJ McCollum has been exceptional here, guys.
You just love it when the decision making is as good as it was there in that first half. Didn't force anything.
Well, showed great discipline and only took good shots. So we'll see if he can keep that decision making up here in the third.
On the floor for Portland, Lillard and McCollum, the explosive backcourt pair.
Слишком как-то быстро все получилось.
And it's Harkless in at the 3 spot. From 13, that's good from Prez on the assist by Hayward.
Я стоял, ждал.
Процент
у нас все равно повыше. 51 против 44 у Trail Blazers.
Young against Lillard.
McCollum очень сложно держать.
Lillard dishes to McCollum.
Очень скоростной. Очень активно ставят ему. О чем я и говорю.
He makes it look effortless out there. Until the defense actually presents a challenge for him, expect those kind of results.
McCollum он тут не справляется с нами, как и мы с ним, в принципе.
Screen by Nurkic. McCollum, no good. Utah leading by 5. And Young kicks to Prez. Looking for Gobert.
Хорошо.
Yep, it counts.
В принципе, открывался там Justice на тройку. Сыграл на коротень.
And already maybe a defensive adjustment needs to be made here in the second half if their current setup leads to chances like that, high percentage.
Over in the corner, Harkless. And he's good on the 3 ball. 10 points for him.
They've given up a lot of
Trail Blazers команда трешечников.
Inside.
А мы команда слэм-данков. И открыли микровейв бэч. Микроволновку. Нифига себе, что это значит. Что-то связано со слэм-данками, надо посмотреть.
Lillard, the pass to McCollum. Harkless dishes to McCollum. Fires from the line.
О, хорошо. Я кончиками пальцев подправил, но не доставал, а Фейворс, по-моему, схватил. Justice, не водись.
Pass to Riley. 4 on the shot clock. For 3, Hayward.
Наш подбор, отлично. Не зря я там занял позицию все.
Nice ball movement by Utah. Here's the dish to Young. Favors passes to Riley.
Как они обороняются красиво.
Portland takes possession.
Ну и Хейвард заступил.
Here's a look at the teams that have been dominant offensively over the course
Хорошо
of the past
оборонялись.
month. The Jazz, number 1.
I just love their offensive flow lately. I mean, this is a dominant team offensively because of that rhythm and pace.
The Jazz making a switch here. Patterson's checked in. And it's McCollum off the drop. And McCollum with the slam.
Well, you got to recognize how dangerous a scorer this young player is. McCollum gets in rhythm and stays there.
And Young kicks to Prez. The putback.
А вот так вот.
Second
chance points.
And the Jazz lead
Очки
by
второго
6.
шанса.
That is really good work there on the
Был очень
offensive
сложный
glass.
бросок.
Pass with the screen. McCollum against Riley. 3-pointer. McCollum, no good.
And they have built their advantage on the scoreboard here by doing all the little
Я
things.
туда в толпу не побегу.
Young dishes to Gobert. He kicks to Prez. Young in the
Justice,
corner.
давай, решай.
Hits it from 3-point range.
Хорошо.
And it's a 9-point Jazz lead. And this is what everyone wanted to
Обыгрываем по
see.
подборам
Great
Trail
performance from Orange
Blazers.
Juice.
And this is why they are so dangerous. When one gets it going,
Подбором
the
и
other
демон.
follows suit. Prez and Young showing up in a big way.
McCollum against Riley. Fires from deep. McCollum, no
Наш
good.
подбор.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got
Ворвался.
to calm down if he wants to help.
Хорошо ворвался.
Shots good from Young.
5 последовательных передач без потерь.
McCollum.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions.
Идем на 11.
Let's go now. Hustle up. Hey, this is what happens when we play our brand of basketball.
Это наш стиль
They
игры.
cannot stop
Так мы
us.
играем. Там их не
You
остановить.
combine that with laziness, guys are not crashing down and closing off those driving lanes.
Lyles checked in for
Против
Gordon
Краббе играем.
Bellinelli, he's checked in for
Краббе.
Portland. Crabbe
Креветку.
comes in for McCollum. To the middle, intercepted.
Ха-ха-ха. Лайлс там хорошо его выпас.
Lyles kicks to Prez. Pass to Lyles. Now here's Prez. Not a lot of room. Patterson can't get it to go.
Well, you have to give a ton of credit to the defense for arriving just in time and altering that shot away from the basket.
He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Young passes it to Riley. Back to Young. He dishes it to Prez. Here's Lyles. And again, it's the Jazz from deep.
5 мой ассист. Хорошо, 2500 фанов. Прибавилось нашу кабину.
And Lillard kicks to Bellinelli. Goes up on the high post. Hits the front of the rim. And
Хорошо, Руди.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams.
Неплохо. Лайлс еще лучше, чем, наверное, чем Джастис кидает. Скамейка обыгрывает Блейзерс на 8. Наша скамейка. Естественно.
Lillard outside. Floats one. Crabbe, good. Crabbe's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Креветку отправила 2 очка.
7 foot on the wingspan. Crabbe can get off shots inside that most
Сразу даблтим
simply
пошел.
can't.
Ну, что-то сомневался.
Back to Young. Dishes it to Prez. Pass to Lyles. Pocket 6. And again, it's the Jazz.
Красота вообще. Лайлс вообще в ударе. Его меньше всего кроет, потому что он убогенький. 14 передач. Что значит игра на команду? Оу! Ничего себе, это что за истребитель пролетел? 2,5 маха, наверное, скорость была.
12 rebounds and 2 assists. What incredible numbers. He has been a beast.
And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bass.
Как?
And a moment here to check out the numbers for Lillard. 6th in scoring, 8th in free throw percentage, and he's in the top 20 in assists per game. His talent for creating easy buckets for his teammates, such an asset.
Here's what Portland's going with right now. Vonleh comes in for Brandon Bass, and it's Joe Ingles.
Хорошо.
Bellinelli.
Руди, может, и я даже помешал там. То есть стык был. Я туда набегал. По-моему, я ему помешал все-таки. Ну, хотя...
The Jazz have been perfect so far from the free throw line, 6 for 6.
Давай, Руди.
And that one misses.
Да ну ё-моё, ну два из 2 промазать, это умудриться надо. Френч реджекшн. Что ты творишь-то?
Up top, Harkless tries a 3 and right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting.
Yeah, no disparaging remarks with regards to his effort in this one. He's making everything, and he needs his teammates to step up to the plate to help him out.
Here's Riley, and the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line.
Успел и выпрыгнуть, успел и свалить.
Микроволновка
у нас сработала. Не знаю, что это, надо посмотреть, что это за бейдж.
Trailblazers trail by 14.
Так. Они берут тайм-аут.
Bring it in. Take a seat.
Сейчас ассистент должен всем быть доволен, потому что
I like what I see out there, fellas.
отрыв.
We're playing like we want it more.
That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to
Играем
stay
против Джо
hydrated.
Инглса, который прошлый сезон проводил.
To the middle.
Jazz.
Deflects the pass.
Хорошо.
With the steal.
Justice. Сам
Here's Young. The Jazz
сам
with
не
another
решил
miss.
вопрос.
Trailblazers have gone 7 of 13 in the third quarter so far, just above 50%. Crab good.
Краб занес креветку. Креветку.
Jazz leading by 12. And Young kicks to Exum. And stolen by Lillard.
Так вот бывает, когда начинаешь дриблинговать без меры.
And then Lillard slams it in.
Тут не я должен был его опекать. Justice. Потеряшка.
Feeds it to Prez. To the paint. The 11-footer. Vonleh with the rebound.
Тут сложно.
Vonleh's got his third rebound on the night. Here is Lillard. He's got 6. They set the screen. Takes the 3. The shot by Harkless, no good. Utah's gone 4 of 6 in three-point land since the start of the second half. And Young kicks to Prez. The pass to Lyles. He feeds it to Prez. Young in the corner. 5 to shoot. The Jazz need to get off a shot here. Riley can't hit.
And that was a difficult shot from mid-range simply because the defense was engaged.
And good defenders know it's about angles. Got great position and really bothered the release point.
Young dishes to Exum. Jazz passing it around. The feed to Young. Picked by Pachulia. Shot off the screen. Portland grabs the miss. Vonleh's got 4 rebounds in this game. To the inside. Pachulia with the steal. And Young kicks to Prez. Here's Lyles. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line.
Не было опасно там. Лайлс справился.
And after really leaning on that three-point shot in the first half, seeming like they're just getting away from it here in the second.
Расхерячило как просто вообще от того, что он забил такой сложный мяч. Ну, вот целую атаку будет показывать, как сейчас промажет Портланд. Вот перехват от Меладзе. Джастис быстрый отрыв. Пас на меня, но я тут не стал через двоих, отдал Лайлс. Вот по стапе. Пост сработал хорошо. Церебральный паралич просто.
The Jazz have made 7 out of 9 when they've stepped to the line. Free throws good. Lyles.
Пока держим.
Blazers trail by 13.
Держим креветку.
Lillard outside. Here's Vonleh. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time.
Меладзе
So
первый
he'll
фол.
shoot 2 right here.
Because of that strength and length, Vonleh's shot is very difficult to get to, as the defender learns that time.
The Trailblazers have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line. Gordon Hayward's checked in for the Jazz. And so he hits both.
Попрыгал, закатился. Хейвард вышел.
1:57 left in the third quarter.
Это хорошо.
Kicks it to Prez.
Не, да, это я зря.
By Crab. Vonleh, the pass to Ingles, out to the right wing. Here's Crab. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Guys, I cannot believe he missed that one. And I bet he can't either.
Hayward dishes to Young. Back to Hayward. It's Young on the wing. Shot from 16. And he hits the jump shot. Young's got 19 points.
Yeah, sensational focus.
Эй!
Young not letting the D affect his
Что это было?
Oh, what a gift.
Креветка что-то, блин, сбился
Now
прицелом.
look at the teams that have shot the ball the best over the course of the last month. The Jazz, number 1.
Over the last month, they've started to hit a high percentage of shots, and I think it's due primarily to great shot selection.
Jazz leading by 13. Riley kicks to Young. To the inside. And stolen by Cram. Young against Lillard. Vonleh at the elbow. Goes up the baseline. And the shot's good after hitting off the rim. That's now 8 points for Damian Lillard.
Well, the versatility of Lillard there, you try to cut him off on the driving lane, and he'll bury you from mid-range.
And Riley gets
Слэм уже не хватило сил. 5000 фанатов за что-то, за какой-то лейап.
Lillard, right side. Here's Vonleh. And it's good. Assisting on the play was
Еще даже
Lillard.
успеем сыграть.
Vonleh's got 4 points this quarter.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Oh, that's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Jazz able to retain possession here.
Что, наши
Measuring,
15
he's checked in
секунд.
for Pachulia. Portland also making some
блоки, всё, что
changes.
хотят.
Yusuf Nurkic comes in for Harkless, and McCollum subbed in for Lillard. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Out to the right wing. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Riley. Hits the layup after the sweep pump fake to freeze the D. Prez has got 13 points in the second half.
Успели. Опять микроволновка зажглась.
Now here's McCollum. And down it goes.
Ой-ой-ой.
Just as the clock hits
Это какие-то броски на последних секундах.
An unbelievable touch on that one.
Do you think he knew? He knew from the moment he let that go. Just unreal.
And let's listen to head coach Terry Stotts review the game plan with his guys.
I don't have any problem with the jump shots we're taking, but we can be more aggressive going to the basket and then getting that same shot. I'd rather get in the paint once in a while and then kick it out, and then we'll have more rhythm to it, all right?
Так,
And some good points by Coach Terry Stotts. They're getting shots, but it wouldn't hurt them to play a little inside out, at least a little bit of it.
You know, I like that coaches making suggestions rather than demands. It empowers the players, and they have to learn how to make their own choices on the floor.
And we welcome you back as we get going here in the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. Hayward and Favors holding down those forward spots. Young is out there with Riley.
Хорошо. Инглс нам там ничего не смог поделать. Опять микроволновка зажглась. Не знаю, что он значит. Там посмотри, что это такое. После каждого прохода моего удачного, успешного, почему-то зажигается микроволновка.
McCollum against Young. Shot clock at 6. Young against McCollum. And he can't bank that one in.
Давай, Джасти, справляйся.
Leading by 13. And it's Young. Time on the
15 ассист.
22 points for Justice Young.
What a tremendous stroke on the three ball. Young's range is
Играем. Опа. Неосмотрительно. Эй. Это там Фейворс так мяч потерял. Вообще ни о чем. Как и только что итальяшка потерял.
Pass to Bellinelli. Elbow shot.
Не-не-не. Сильно опекали со всех сторон. А вот так. Ну, извините, оставляете Джастиса. Ну, это сразу 17-й.
And that's back-to-back threes. The D just seems to be slacking off a little bit.
Ах, надо было перехватывать в этот момент.
Now Nurkic and McCollum now atop the key. Bellinelli.
Ладно, хорошо. Мой фол 4-й. Сэм Тарли. Получает кольцамейстера в староместе. Что-то немного похудел.
Brandon Bass is checked in for Noah Vonleh. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Jazz leading by 18. Prez with the ball. Young outside. To the paint. Here's Favors. Count it. Good.
Нашелся, ничего, справился. Обычно он неповоротливый и очень медленный. Еще нашелся.
Here's McCollum. The dish to Nurkic. Inside, here's Bellinelli. Gobert pulls it in.
And you know what? He's just not on his team, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he is not an asset for his team.
Well, that's just beautiful. Prez using his incredible body to draw contact on these interior shots. Has he been working out?
That free throw good from Prez. Lillard checked in for Bellinelli.
Ну так мне больше нравится, чем под 50. И 17 ассистов. Это просто жесть. Кто еще скажет, что я не играю на команду?
And both free throws good for Riley. We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Lillard outside. He kicks it to McCollum.
Как такое не прошло? Как я такое мог перехватить?
I think the D is just fine with those kind of shot attempts coming from him there because he's not hitting anything.
Хорошо.
And they're really in a good position here thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
For Portland, they've gotten off to a rough start in the fourth quarter, going 0 for 4 so far. Nurkic a screen on Young. McCollum with the ball, now guarded by Prez. Just 5 on the clock. For 3, McCollum no good.
Well, after an impressive first half, he's just not been able to get the room or get anything going here in the second.
You look at that great two-man play from Prez and Young.
Хорошо, Оранжус в работе.
To get the ball to Prez when he can, and he found him in a good spot.
And the call will be.
Эй! Какого черта, пятый фол?
And you can see he just didn't get squared up.
Ну ладно, посадили меня ненадолго. 125-94. Меня выпустили за 4 минуты до конца. Надо играть мега аккуратно, чтобы заработать наш трипл-дабл. Один всего лишь подбор нам нужен.
He dishes it to Patterson. The Jazz working the ball around now. Riley can't hit.
Well, the D wasn't awful, but it wasn't stifling either. He really should have made that shot.
Crabbe kicks to Lillard. Puts up a 3. He doesn't hit that one. Good defensive work there by Young. Burks the pass to Young. Here's Riley. Utah gets it back. Here's Pachulia. The layup missed. Portland's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. Crabbe kicks to Lillard. Nailed from three-point land.
Пошла жара. Все равно 25 очков, это вам не так и просто будет нас догнать за 3 минуты до конца.
I mean, he's been incredible here in the second half.
Young outside. Prez dishes to Young. And they come right back with
18-й ассист, наверное.
Young's got 28.
He has a lot of points from long range this half. He's taken advantage of a really tired defense.
Lillard with it, and Young picks him up defensively.
Well, he can shoot the 3, so defenses have to go out and overplay him, and that's what creates lanes for him to do stuff like that.
Justice Young.
Dishes it to Prez. And good that time. Prez has got 37.
And such a steady hand. I mean, he's one of those guys that's really allowed them to take the lead.
Brilliant move, feeding him down the stretch. That last one was a
Того
dagger.
кроете, эй.
Here's McCollum. Buries it down low. McCollum's got 39.
And if you don't watch him enough, you got to understand that C.J. McCollum on the inside has the skill set to still score.
Young outside. Pachulia sets a screen for Young. From outside, off the mark. Portland's gone beyond the arc 7 times here in the fourth and been successful 3 times. McCollum, no good. Utah has gone 4-6 from beyond the arc in the fourth quarter so far. And Young kicks to Patterson. Screen by Young. Patterson passes to Burks. Feeds to Pachulia. To the wing right side. Prez with the ball. Conley on him.
Мы сами решили.
Riley gets it to go.
10
One
лейапов
team
выиграли.
is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Jazz.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And they took charge when it counted, and they'll be notching their 9th win overall.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series. A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was for Prez.
What a great teammate tonight with all of those assists. Such an unselfish player and always looking to be the creator and making one phenomenal pass after another.
Measuring, he's checked in for the Jazz. Trey Lyles comes in for Patrick Patterson. Inside, here's Riley, and finished off by Prez.
The fans are just loving what's going on here tonight. A really good win for the home team.
Yeah, and good to see that these guys are excited, gave their all, and then some. This is the result of all that hard work.
Screen by Nurkic. The shot by Bellinelli, no good. And they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
Come on, y'all.
Ну это же не я заступил в зону, да? Что-то типа глупые ошибки действительно.
There's 18 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Screen by Nurkic. Here's Lillard. Bellinelli with the 3. Rebounded by the Jazz.
Так и не дали мне трипл-дабл сделать.
And here is Prez. And so it's Utah easily.
Ну ладно, трипл-дабла у нас нет, но крупная победа у нас есть. Практически трипл-дабл. Одного подбора нам не хватило. Если посмотреть на остальных игроков, ну, Янг неплохо. 6 из 10 забил 3, 10 из 19 с игры, на 17-28. На третьем месте удивительно Лайлс, потом Хейвард. Гобер собрал 12 подборов только, ну, наверное, максимальное количество, да, у нас. То есть в Trailblazers McCollum 39 очков, вообще ничего, нигде не отметился, кроме того, как просто забивал. Лиллард набрал стандартно для разыгрывающей 12 передач. Хороший результат, в принципе. 21 очко. В принципе, у них 5 человек набрали больше 10 очков. У нас эти значения 4, считайте. Нормально. Хороший результат. Чуть не добрали до трипл-дабла, но я считаю, победа важнее.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew.
Сейчас главное посмотреть, как там Миннесота справляется.
Yo, Steve.
What's going on, Prez? Ernie and the guys in the studio want to talk to you.
Надо побалякать надо.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Сейчас опять скажу, что у меня трипл-дабл.
Welcome back, friends and neighbors. Ernie Johnson along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith as we move forward to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Prez.
«18 передач. Чуть не дотянул до 20.
Hey, it's Kenny here, man. You picked up a lot of assists there tonight. Now, what were you seeing out there that made the defense so ineffective?
В чем оборона соперника была неэффективна? Я скажу, что Мои коллеги находили больше свободных мест для моих передач.
You know, they found the open spots, ran the offense the way it was drawn up, and all I had to do was get them the ball.
Все, что мне надо было делать, это просто переправить
when they made life that easy for me.
Well, they did make it easy for you, but you also made it easy for them, man. Keep up the good work.
All right, I appreciate that.
Да, я ценю.
That's going to do it for our broadcast tonight. We certainly hope you've enjoyed the show, don't we, guys?
It was
Конечно, мы наслаждались
Kenny
игрой.
Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, and for Kevin Harlan.
Шаг, ты достал уже своей ручкой делать.
All 650.
Так, ладно, хорошо. В общем, то, что зажал Дэмиан Лиллард нам снимок, вылезло ему боком. В следующий раз надо было не жмотиться, а фотку эту самую давать. Сейчас, главное, посмотрим на расположение в дивизионе. Так, следующая игра у нас с Фениксом на выезде. А сейчас положение в дивизионе. Нет, больше даже OKC проиграла 2 подряд, но зато Миннесота как рубится внутри. 5 побед подряд. Вышла на 2-е место. Ну и мы преследуем Миннесоту. У нас 3 победы подряд. Так что будем смотреть, что у нас удастся в игре против Феникса. Как там, кстати, Феникс? Феникс идет на 2-м месте. Это с учетом того, что там, не забываем, Дюрант, да? Собственно, он там остался. Да, он играет до сих пор. То есть нас сейчас ждет, в принципе, сложная игра. Поэтому посмотрим, что у нас удастся сделать против них. Golden State, естественно, в их дивизионе на 1-м месте. Феникс 2 игры подряд победили. Зато Лейкерс 7 подряд сливают. Такой же, как у нас с Портландом, наверное, ситуация. Вот. Ну, хорошо, тогда уже будем смотреть, что у нас в конференции. В конференции мы идем на 6-м месте. И это радует. Мы определенно пока что входим в плей-офф, но до этого еще далеко. Еще долго очень играть, поэтому будем смотреть, во что это выльется в будущем.